Hi guys, welcome. I hope you're all excited because of the KPSC notification. There are 384 posts which gives you immense opportunity to make use of it. So please get serious. Now this video is for most of my aspirants who messaged me telling that they have a mixed feeling of excitement as well as anxiety. They are confused what to pursue, whether to pursue UPSC Prelims 2024 or whether to pursue Karnataka Public Service exams. So this is a valid doubt that every student has, and this video is mainly to give some type of clarity to all those aspirants. So here we go. Now let us understand about the KPSC notification. There are 384 posts, which is a very good opportunity because it's a huge chunk of vacancies. The second is the application starts on the 4th of March and ends on the 3rd of April. There is a very short period. However, don't make any mistakes. Take your time and fill the application properly. The exam, this is very interesting. The exam is stated to be on the 5th of May 2024. That is 22 days before the UPSC Prelims of 2024. Now this is where people are getting anxious, people are getting confused. Okay, now let me sort it out very clearly. It is, first thing is, the exam is an opportunity. Stop looking at it like liability. The second, stop listening to those peers who are going to spread negativity to you, telling that this exam is all about corruption and things like that. It is not under your control. What is under your control is to give your everything, to put your sincere efforts and let the nature take its course. So stop listening to those peers who are spreading negative news. This is an opportunity. So please take it as an opportunity and prepare diligently. Especially the aspirants of Karnataka, please don't neglect this opportunity. The third is how to go about balancing your UPSC preparation and your KPSC preparation. This is how it goes. Hear me out. Starting from today till 5th of May, you have 68 days for KPSC Prelims. Okay, now in that 68 days, you cannot prepare for KPSC mains, you have to prepare for KPSC Prelims. Okay, so provided that I am assuming that you are an UPSC aspirant, you are preparing for your UPSC Prelims 2024, this is what I would like to advise you. In the next 68 days, don't try to be over ambitious and try to cover too many things. Make sure that you prepare properly for your KPSC Prelims along with your UPSC Prelims. Okay, now if you look at the syllabus of KPSC Prelims, this is the syllabus of KPSC Prelims. You have 2 papers in KPSC Prelims. Each paper carries 100 questions and 200 marks. What is the beauty is they have even given the segregation of the weightage of marks within the paper. Now look at this. The paper 1 is purely overlapping with what you study for your UPSC. Now look at this. In paper 1, you have 40 questions that will be asked from general studies related to national and international importance, and 60 marks that will be asked from humanities. Humanities are the core subjects like polity, economy, modern India, ancient medieval art and culture, geography. These are the humanities. So in paper 1, you have 40 questions from the current affairs of national and international importance. That is what they call as general studies related to national and international importance, and 60 questions from humanities. Okay, now these 2 parts in your paper 1 overlaps completely with what you study for UPSC. So you don't have to be confused with respect to paper 1. Paper 1 is where most of the UPSC aspirants who are preparing for KPSC will get very good marks, so you don't have to worry at all. The confusion comes in paper 2. If you look at paper 2, look at this. They have segregated the marks as 40, 30 and 30. 40 marks for general studies related to state importance. The second is science and technology and environment. The third is general mental ability. Now if you take general mental ability, you have 30 questions. If you take the general science and environment, you have 30 questions, and the general studies related to state importance, you have 40 questions. Okay, now the only thing in paper 2 that you should be concerned about outside the realm of what you study for UPSC is this general studies related to state importance, and the 2 for 40 questions or 80 marks. If you take the paper 2, the general mental ability overlaps with your CSAT, the science and technology and environment part overlaps with your UPSC preparation. So the only thing you have to worry about is your general studies related to state importance. Okay, now this 40 questions that is for 80 marks in paper 2 is something that you have to prepare for your KPSC Prelims, for which you have 68 days. Okay, so don't start getting anxious because this is all you have to do. The rest of the paper, the entire 100 marks in paper 1 and the entire except the 80 marks, the entire 120 marks in paper 2, the entire 200 marks in paper 1 and 120 marks in paper 2 is purely and overlapping on your UPSC preparation. The only thing that you have to study exclusively for KPSC Prelims is this 80 marks, that is general studies related to state importance. Okay, if that is the case, there is no matter to get anxious. There is nothing to get confused, or there is nothing to get nervous. Okay, now all you have to do is, in the next 68 days, you have to prepare a full-fledged plan to make sure that you prepare for this 80 marks. Because outside this 80 marks, that is 40 questions, all you will be doing is you will be preparing for UPSC. That in turn will help you for your KPSC exams. I hope you got the clarity. Okay, now let us see how we can accommodate this 80 marks, that is 40 questions in paper 2, in your preparation for your UPSC, so that it helps you for your KPSC prelims as well. These are the following list of things that you have to study for KPSC exclusively for that 40 questions or for that 80 marks. One is Karnataka geography. The second is Karnataka history. The third is Karnataka budget summary. The fourth is Karnataka economic summary, because there will be a lot of government programs which will be hashed from this. And the last is Karnataka current affairs. So these are the 5 pillars that you have to study for that 40 questions or 80 marks in your paper 2 of KPSC prelims. Okay, now for this I have 2 strategies. One is a strategy for a veteran, that is a person who is experienced in studying for this competitive exam, and other is a strategy for those students who are appearing for the first time, or it may be their first or second attempt in their UPSC as well as KPSC exams. Now let me just elaborate on the students who are very new to this exam or who are giving their first or second attempt. Those students can divide these 5 pillars. The 5 pillars of Karnataka geography, Karnataka history, Karnataka budget, Karnataka economic survey summary, and the Karnataka current affairs. They can divide these 5 pillars in the next 68 days in such a way that they are going to at least finish 3 cycles of revisions in this 68 days of these 5 pillars. Okay, so please make sure that you divide it in such a way that you finish 3 cycles of revision. Okay, so it is up to you how you divide it. You can divide it as 20-20-20, or you can divide it as 30-20-10. So it is up to you, but make sure that you revise these 5 pillars. Now how to balance this with your UPSC preparation is, make sure every day you take out just 3 hours from your schedule of UPSC preparation and learn these 5 pillars. Just 2 to 3 hours every day from now on for the next 60 days is more than sufficient for you for this 40 questions in paper 2. I hope it is not difficult. Okay, now you may ask, what about KPSC mains? You have a very short window of 68 days. Don't try to be over ambitious. Don't try to do too many things and screw up what is there in your hand. What is there in your hand is an opportunity to clear KPSC prelims so that you get time to study for mains. And in mains, you get ample amount of time and the syllabus is more defined. So since the syllabus is defined, you have very good scope to prepare for mains thoroughly. Now in that 68 days, don't try to be over smart. Don't try to get over ambitious and screw things up. Make sure that you balance your KPSC exclusive questions, that is 40 questions for 80 marks, along with your UPSC preparation. Now you can ask, sir, should I take UPSC preparation? Should I exclusively do my KPSC preparation? Look, because the KPSC prelims is before, why are you worrying about it? Because as I told you, 200 marks in paper 1 and 80 marks in paper 2 are coming from those subjects that you are studying for UPSC. Why are you worried whether you will write UPSC or not write UPSC? Don't worry about anything. Fix an attitude that you are going to write UPSC. Make sure that you prepare on those subjects that you are studying for UPSC, because them together in 200 marks in paper 1 as well as 80 marks in paper 2 will come only from that syllabus of UPSC that you are preparing. All you have to dedicate time is 3 hours every day in order to study these 5 subjects that are exclusive for Karnataka exams. So I hope this is what I would like to tell any fresher or first or a second attempt individual who's now aspiring to take up KPSC exams to make this timetable and follow this timetable. I hope it was helpful. The second category is those students who have already given KPSC exams, who have written KPSC mains already. Now these people are experienced. They've already given their one cycle of proper reading of those Karnataka related subjects. So for those students, I would advise you to continue reading for UPSC prelims, because UPSC prelims has become a little competitive. So give your time to UPSC prelims. Okay. And also understand, by giving time to UPSC prelims, you're actually strengthening your KPSC prelims also. Because again, I would like to highlight 200 marks in paper 1 and 80 marks in paper 2 comes from your UPSC prelim syllabus. Okay, so give your time to UPSC prelims exam. But what I would advise you is, on 5th of May you have KPSC prelims. So take 15 days before that. 15 days before the KPSC Prelims, you can sit exclusively and you can cover the 5 pillars of KPSC exam. That is Karnataka Geography, History, Karnataka Budget, Economic Survey Summary, as well as Current Affairs of Karnataka. Okay, so this is for those veterans or those experienced people who have given KPSC mains once or twice, because they have a good hold on those topics. They can take the last 15 days and then prepare the Karnataka exclusive subjects thoroughly and then go give the exam. Okay, so these are the 2 different strategies for 2 groups of students. I hope it was helpful. Again, I'm going to tell you that don't always make things mutually exclusive. Just because you're preparing for KPSC doesn't mean you have to you should not prepare for UPSC. At least for the prelims perspective, don't worry about it. Because the KPSC Prelims is before UPSC Prelims, it's a wonderful opportunity for you to have an attitude that you're going to write UPSC and use that garnered knowledge from UPSC to apply it in KPSC. Okay, whether you will write UPSC or not is a second game. You should think about it after KPSC Prelims gets over. But one thing that should run your mind is always make sure in your mind you will be writing UPSC Prelims, because that will keep you focused. That will make you get the chunk of marks in your KPSC Prelims as well. So don't have any type of confusion for now. Until 5th of May, each and every aspirant who are looking at this video will write UPSC Prelims, will prepare for UPSC Prelims, because major chunk of that particular marks comes from that syllabus of UPSC. Yes, there are 5 important subjects that you have to study exclusively for Karnataka Prelims, that you can shape it however you want, whichever is more comfortable to you. Every day 3 hours or the last 15 days, depending upon your strengths and weaknesses. I hope it was helpful. Please don't get anxious. Use this opportunity. Don't adhere to any type of negativity. Be hyper focused and get going, guys. Very good opportunity. I wish you all the very best. All my aspirants of Karnataka, it's a very good news. Make good use of it. Until next time, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.